One other thing that you have to consider here is stablecoins.
For sure.
Stablecoins now hit 300 billion on coin market cap. I'll just share this. You go to RLUSD, bam, that is now setting as 728 mil. And if you look at the ranking, RLUSD has started to move up the rank here in terms of overall market cap. Yeah. So
almost in the top 100.
Yeah. So this is interesting. Are we nearing that time where RLUSD gets a shot up? What are your thoughts?
Ripple's got a bunch of partners, and they've partnered with BNY to be able to facilitate the treasury for
Yep.
RLUSD. I think it depends on the Ripple effect. How many people want to utilize Ripple's stablecoin for transactions? The majority of what we've seen so far are exchanges listing that token, right? And that's what's providing liquidity. They're exchanging dollars to Ripple. They're buying treasuries. They're minting RLUSD. The majority of that's actually on Ethereum. It's not even on the XRPL right now. I don't know. Some people have, concerns about that. I'm not overly concerned about that. That's where the liquidity is, and most of these people are transacting stablecoins. I do think we're going to see a migration onto the side chain, the EVM side chain, on the XRPL for a lot of these stablecoins. So if we had RLUSD listed on more networks and we see, some actual institutional adoption, let's say some of these smaller banks that aren't going to issue their own stablecoins decide they're going to utilize RLUSD for what they're going to offer their clients. That's where I think you see the big move if we're going to have one.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think the market opportunity here is pretty significant. They're talking about right now. What was that? Let me get
$3 trillion by 2030 in total.
So, and I still think that's way low.
I do too. I think that we're going to see much, much more than that. The economy is already digitized. Most people don't use cash. You're using your phone for different things. Here in the US, it's going to be interesting. Amazon and Google and some of these larger enterprises, and then also all these other banks launch their own stablecoin.
Yeah.
RUSD is going to have a lot of other competition for retail, but I think for the institutional payment side, they've kind of set the standard for how that looks, audit, backing, and all of that. So I don't know that there's going to be a ton of people that compete against them in that space in particular.